jumping back on here, evading the technical difficulties from the first half. Look to be all good and ready to go here as Ell-Saline down 44 to 18. Moundridge has come out and played their best game, going according to plan here, as they forced a lot of turnovers in this first half as well. Inside look, drop down, Ell-Saline fires, and that one is off. That's number 20, Isabel Porter. There's a fight Kansas athlete as Patrick stops in the short corner and puts one up, rebounded by Hecox, back out to Unruh. Unruh's three ball is all courts inside as she has herself a nice 11 spot, up 47 to 18. 7:30 left to go in the third, 47-18 now. Ell-Saline drives inside and will get called for the travel. Unruh at the top of the key here, down to Patrick. Patrick back outside around now, over to Hecox. Cats doing their dribble drive offense still. Starters are in, everyone has played. Hecox lets go, and that one is rebounded by Kamiko, stolen. Back out to Hecox, to Unruh, who just had a free ball herself. Hecox back over, Kamiko thinks about it, drives inside, Laura slips her way through, puts one up, and that one is off. Gets her own miss though. Back out to her. Having some fun here with the Cats, cutting inside the Hecox to her sister. She drives around, finds Unruh for a wide open triple. That one is just outside. 6:39 left to go in the third. And that one is good by number 13, Joshua Taylor. Looking to come back and get their second win on the season. Moundridge looking to improve to 14-2 as Kamiko will go to the line. As fans starting to pile in here for the much anticipated boys game here, coming up a little bit earlier than expected due to some weather complications, as 14-1 Ell-Saline coming inside to the den to face 16-0 Moundridge. Number 3 versus number 1 and 2A. Hecox over out. Unruh over to Patrick. Patrick fires for 3. You bet. 50 to 26, 06 left to go here in the third. Taylor Hardesty is at the line here for 2. Her first is going to swirl to celebrate in. So second is good, 2 for 2 for the line here, 50 to 22, 5:51 left to go. Back around here, lobbing one up on a floater to Hecox, and that one is off. As Hecox picks up her second personal, second team of the quarter here, and Moundridge is on their way to a nice win against an inferior team, handling business. 5:14 now left to go, 50 to 22. And that pass by Porter is lobbed to the cheerleaders. Patrick up top. Over in the corner, down to Stoss. Stoss to Unruh on the dribble drive off. It's down inside to Kamiko, and they will call a travel on her. Hardesty back out to Porter. Porter thinks about it. Crosses back over, stripped away by Kamiko and retained by Conklin, and she will fall. Patrick now over to Conklin to Kamiko. Kamiko to Unruh. Her three-pointer is good. Nice ball movement there from the Cats. Up big here late. Patrick on the corner, down to Unruh. Unruh back over to Kamiko. She thinks about it, back to her. Stoss now with it, down to Conklin. Conklin drives over to Kamiko. Kamiko will go to the line for two. Lady Cats picked up a nice win against Bennington last night as they trailed at half, but ended up grinding it out for the win. Kamiko back up top, and her second, is good. Tipped away by Kamiko, and they retain possession. .24, 3 minutes left to go in the third, as Conklin will draw the foul and Hardesty will go to the line for two.
Hardesty is at the line to shoot two.
As Hardesty will miss that, as rebounded here by Ell-Saline, and that one swirls the cylinder and in. That's number 15, Paisley Jensen. So first points of the night, and Stoss now with it, the elbow over to Conklin. Conklin tries a three ball. That one is good. She buries it. 61-27, 2:34 left to go in the third. running clock in the fourth, so should go by pretty quick before we start a highly stacked matchup here at 7 o'clock. As Schreiner takes a 3-ball, and that one is just too long, and rebounded by Stoss before she loses it. As Paisley crosses half court, lobs one up, and she will swirl the iron. That's Emily Porter, who gets the pass from Paisley Jensen. 1:42 in the third, as Durst will take a 3-ball, and that one just rattles off, as that will be Moundridge ball. Lob pass up to Stoss on the inbound. She takes it elbow to her. Stoss now over to Conklin. Conklin takes a wide open 3-ball. And that one is just off the far side of the rim. As the starters will check back in here entering the fourth quarter. Porter inside to Jensen. Ell-Saline trying to figure something out, and a big block there by Conklin, and that is rebounded by Porter, and she will lay that one up. As they return the ball over here. 39.3 left on the clock. 30-point lead for Moundridge, 61-31. Blocked by Hecox inside as time winding down in the third. As fast break here for Kamiko, and she will lay that one up for her 11th point of the night. Leading score is under with 17. Missed floater there from number 3, Caitlin Betzner, as that will do it for your third quarter. As heading into the fourth here, 63-31. We'll be back. Hardesty to Porter. Porter back around. Hardesty now tries a three ball. It was rebounded by Kamiko. Patrick with it. She down to Hecox. Under a wide open corner three ball, and that one is just out. As it'll be tipped out by number 15, Paisley Jensen, and Moundridge will get the ball back. Fans starting to crowd the din here, as looking for a nice showing of basketball here upcoming. Under thinks about it, passes on it down to Patrick. Patrick to Kamiko, as foul. That's Caitlin Betzner. He's going to pick up the foul, the 5'5" senior. As Conkling and Stas will check in, Unruh and Hecox will come out. As Kamiko puts up a high arcing layup, catches it back. And inside now to Patrick. Kamiko with 8, Patrick with 12. Great ball movement here from the Cats. Kamiko tries a three ball, and that one is just off. Conkling will drive down on a fast break layup, and she will throw it in. Conkling now with 10. Skip pass inside here to Kamiko. She wrestles the ball away and throws it up. 4:53 left to go as Ell-Saline will travel and the subs will come in. Jensen inside now, shifts around at the corner, closely guarded by Patrick, and almost intercepted by Stas inside to Porter. Porter takes a jump shot, and that one is off, rebounded by Stas, but first stripped away by Ell-Saline, and they throw one up and out. As rebounded by Conkling, she draws a trap inside. Stas loses the ball, back inside to Jensen. Jensen puts one up, and that one is off, and she'll go to the line for one.
College charge number 30, Aspen Stoss, that's her third personal, second team foul. Paisley Jefferson is at the line, shoot two. Checking back into South Carolina, Sandy Schreiner.
1:32 left to go here, 71-32. As winding down here, Ell-Saline will fall to 1-15, and Moundridge will improve to 14-2. Rio Rardin has checked in. So is Aubrey Smith. (71-32) will likely be your final. As time winding down, Ell-Saline running a full court press for some reason. As that will do it, and Stoss will throw that one out, so Moundridge will win this 71-32. An absolute thriller as around again here, Ell-Saline, good ball movement, time winding down, Porter chucks one up, and that will do it. 71-32. We apologize for the technical difficulties in the first half of the girls' game. We look to be locked in and ready to go for a highly touted boys' game here. Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome you back here on Moundridge Sports Network. Tonight we have quite the matchup for you here tonight. Number 3, Ell-Saline, taking on number 1, Moundridge in 2. And Joe, you want to give us a little pregame?
Yeah, and obviously this has been an anticipated matchup against the Ell-Saline Cardinals and the Moundridge Wildcats. Wildcats starting out 16-0, a perfect season so far, and Ell-Saline, no losses at away gyms. So we're going to see a tough matchup tonight and a lot of great things from all the players involved.
And you know, speaking of no losses, the last time the Cats lost was 369 days ago. So on an incredible win streak, they grinded deep, they're experienced, they're tough, and one word that Coach Knitz described them was not only experience, but discipline. This team is very disciplined on fouls as well. They don't get in a lot of foul trouble unless you're Henry. Last night he fouled out. The game against Bennington, a scrappy game against Bennington as well. The same Bennington who beat Ell-Saline just a couple of weeks ago, but also lost to them twice. Ell-Saline's played Bennington 3 times. Common opponents between them. Both teams have played Illyria. Starters here for Ell-Saline is number 0, Brogan Rowley, is number 1, Reese Crow, number 10, Garrison Zerman, number 14, Trey Williams, and number 20, Cass Kramer. Starters for your Cats and Knitz, Montauban, Peacocks, Churchill, and Dixon. Coming into this one, both teams highly touted, potential HOA championship tonight. You win here, you essentially seal the HOA title as long as you finish out your schedule. Here we go, should be a great one. Coaches in their white quarters they are locked in. Let's get ready to start here. Ell-Saline getting a pep talk from their head coach.
Yeah, so we're going to see a great matchup tonight. Lots of exciting moments should happen throughout the game. Both teams are going to bring a ton of enthusiasm and play with everything they got. And the den's going to get rowdy.
Tip is off, and Ell-Saline will get it. And inbound here to Zerger. Zerger to Kramer. Kramer who handles the ball for the Cats as this place is on their feet and rowdy. Williams now inside to Crone. Crone will get it started off with a bucket inside. His first blood drawn inside is Reese Crone on a drop in. Now Churchill backside. Looks for Montauban. Can't find him. Instead settle for Montauban at the elbow. Williams closely guarding him. Peacocks driving in down to Dixon, who had 10 in last night's game against Bury, and he spins, puts up a left-handed finish, and that one is just off, rebounded by Crow.
You know, one thing that's going to be important tonight for the Cats is controlling the glass. They have to get those second chance points.
Williams inside now to Crone. Thrown inside to Zerger and blocked by Churchill. Ell-Saline will retain possession, and Churchill setting a statement early, showing his athletic ability. Williams now to Crone. Crone back to him. He drives through for Rowley. That one's stolen by Montauban as he waits back out. 2-0, 6:51 in this first. Peacocks drives right, puts one up, left-handed finish, and he gets it to go. Henry Peacocks is all over the place. 6:41, 2-2. Zerger now in it over to Kramer. Kramer back around. Knitz right on top of him. Kramer, who's a left-handed guy, takes it around, puts up a short corner jumper, and that one just rattles the iron and out.
You know, both teams are looking to show out tonight because they don't want to add another loss to their schedule. No team does.
Churchill back up top looking for a screen from Dixon. Doesn't get it. Knitz now over to Hecox. Cats are playing their starters who they've played all season and have been quite effective here at 16-0. Rebound to Churchill. Back to Churchill, and Churchill will go to the line for 2. Churchill makes his first. Churchill, who's pretty good at free throw shooting, has 23 for 67.
And Churchill is one of the better free throw shooters on the team, really dominating at the line this season.
Dropping inside now, that one is off. Rebounded by Kramer as he walks up the floor to Zerger. Zerger, talented cross-country runner as well. This is Kramer with it. Thinking about it, capable three-point shooter, down to Zerger. Zerger lets one fly, blocked by Churchill now. Great matchup here for Churchill with Zerger. Hecox drives around, puts one down to Churchill. Churchill to Dixon. He draws the double, stripped away by Crone.
And the Cardinals have just come out with amazing defense. They've done everything they wanted.
And here comes Knitz, who puts up a left-handed finish, and he gets it to go 5-2, 5-16. Knitz is on the board with 2. Long 3-ball here from Rowley, and that one is just off. 5:04 in the first, as driving inside is Hecox. He zips it through the lane to Modelmock, who drives baseline back down to Knitz. Knitz thinks about it, back down to Bear. Inside now for Hecox, back up side. Hecox takes his dribble, pounds around. Now here comes Churchill. Great ball movement from the Cats, and Knitz will get called for a travel.
And the Wildcats showing great patience on offense. They're not looking to get a turnover early on.
And Ell-Saline is fully athletic enough to cover every single one of the Cats on the floor. So they're going to have a tough time, offensively. First, you got to take care of it for Ell-Saline there offensively, as you cannot have turnovers like they've been. Inside now for Kramer. Kramer back around, trying to find something down to Crone, who pumps up and takes it down. Rally now inside to Zerger. Zerger back around, stops his dribble, then inside to Crone. Crone puts one up, and that one is off, rebounded by Modelmock. Just going back and forth. Both teams showing out defensively here so far in this first. Hecox will drive through, putting up a right-handed finish, and he gets it to go.
And the Wildcats have done a good job of dominating the glass, and that's going to be one of the key things they need to do to score on every offensive possession. Just work the boards.
Zerger now to Kramer. Kramer inside to Williams, who's averaging 21. Kramer goes left, puts one down, puts up a floater over Knitz, and that's blocked by Knitz. As Zerger will press up closely up top, down to Hecox, inside to Churchill. 3:22 left to go in the first. Inside now, Dixon powers his way through, tries to put one up, slows down inside corner 3-ball from Hecox, and that one is just too short, as Ell-Saline will inhale the miss, and inside is Zerger. Tipped away by Churchill. He's coming out of the hole at Steve Williams close behind, and he will lob it up and through. 9-2. Ell-Saline will take a 30-second break. 2:52 left to go. Cats are on a nice little start here against a talented Ell-Saline team.
And a great finish by Churchill on the breakaway. Could have gone for the dunk, but he played it safe and just got the 2 points, secured and bad, and now it's 9-2 on the board. Wildcats, 3 minutes left in the first quarter, and exciting couple minutes of play. One thing the Cardinals need to do is just slow down their possessions, get good looks on offense, and cut to the basket. Dominating those 50-50 balls is going to be key to keep them in this game. Great game so far. You know, with a fast point guard that they have, Kramer can look to rally downhill, to get better looks on offense. He's got to be patient and try to mitigate their turnovers. But here we go. Knit's playing on-ball defense.
Kramer inside to Crone, who takes a three-pointer, and that one is all cords. Reese Crone on the board with 3.
And a great way from Ell-Saline to respond coming out of the timeout.
And Crone with all 5 of Ell-Saline's points tonight. As Adolph is in for Churchill, and Schmidt comes in for Dixon. Hecox now back over. Modelmog quiet tonight down to Knitz. Takes one down, loses the ball, taken away by Crone as Rowley will have it. Skip pass down to Rowley. Rowley back to Williams. Williams, who takes a fair share amount of 3 balls, loves to step back 3. Zerger drives through, finds a cutting Crone. Crone will power his way through, put one up and off the glass for 2. Reese Crone with 7 here in the first quarter.
And the Cardinals done a great job getting better offensive looks out of the timeout. Really got a good game plan going.
Inside here to Knitz. Knitz takes a 3 ball, and that one is just off the lip of the rim. Zerger now up top over to Williams. Williams to Rowley, who Rowley been quiet, averaging 12 points this season. Down to Williams. Williams misses the 3 ball, and that one will be Ell-Saline's ball.
Williams gonna let to inbound the ball.
Crone over to Rowley, takes his first shot of the night, and that one just swirls the iron. That is 9-7, 108 as Hecox will walking up the floor and takes this, drives inside the left, finds a cutting Schmidt. Schmidt will put it up and miss his finish. Crone balancing the baseline as we find Williams. 49 seconds left in the first. Long 3 ball here from Kramer, and that one is just off. 41 seconds left, 9-7. Modelmont crosses up, gets a screen from Rowley, puts up a contested 3 ball, and it's just off the top of the iron. Ripped away by Schmidt before being ripped away by Rowley, and he gets his own miss inside now. Right back outside to Zerger. Zerger at the corner. Inside, Rowley, deep 3 ball, and he got it! Brogan Rowley to give the Cardinals the lead.
And that's not surprising to see from Brogan Rowley. We know he's a catch-and-shoot capability.
Rowley with his first points tonight on a big 3 ball before the second quarter. As Knitz inside to Modelmog. Modelmog back around, crosses over, puts a buzzer beater up, and that one is no good. Great job from Ell-Saline coming out of their 30-second break and locking in there. Absolute great work there. Great coaching as well.
Yeah, and this is not going to be an easy game for anyone. The Wildcats are going to have to work on defense and offense if they want to get this game secured. Can't have those silly turnovers. And they got to dominate outside the perimeter. If they let too many threes go by. They've studied film. They know Brogan can shoot the 3. Catch and shoot is one of his strong suits. That's something he can do pretty well.
That's one of the best things you can do coming out of a timeout. You guys that come in, they get a little flustered, they come out, and you get them ready to go. You get them settled down in that timeout, and this is what happens. You start to gain some ground. It's the building blocks you need throughout the game. You establish the momentum in the first. You can build up inside as well.
And now Knitz is going to put the starters back in, needing them to dominate the floor and get the score up. They got to lock in now, knowing that they're down. Second quarter action. coming at you. Here we go.
Hecox to inbound as Ell-Saline will bring out their starters aside from Crone, as number 41 Jake Tilburg will come in and likely to match that energy of Zach Dixon inside. Two brutes, as you could say. As inside Dixon, inside to Churchill again. Here comes Hecox back outside. Knitz now right over at the left wing. We'll find Modomok, who tries to find a cut in Knitz but can't. Dixon inside now to Hecox, resetting the offense. Modomok has been quiet tonight. First time all season's been held to 0 in the first quarter. Modomok back up top. Ell-Saline starting to get a little rowdy here. And that would be tipped away here as Zerger has it. Closely coming up is Churchill. Zerger will put up a lob, and that one is contested well by Churchill. Rebounded by Knitz, who takes him down. Knitz will jump stop and be called for the foul.
And that's good composure from Knitz, slowing down his tape. Didn't get a turnover, going up for the layup or missing. He had 3 defenders on him. He knew he had to slow it down. Great possession.
That is the first foul of the game, as inside here to Knitz to Hecox. Hecox back to him. Cats are loving this ball movement here all season. They've played so well. They're so well gelled together. They have a much chemistry. They're very contested. They're very compromised. Inside here, Hecox jabs over to Churchill. Churchill back to Knitz. Knitz takes it up on a high arcing left-handed finish, and he gets it to go to give the Cats the lead back.
And that is going to be a huge momentum builder for the Wildcats. Knitz getting off the glass, giving them a good possession.
.6:12 left to go here as 11-10. As the ref will stop the game for a popcorn spill. Ref having some fun with the fans. I just love to see it. As Knitz will bring it after the stoppage of play, as both fans are rowdy here, as Knitz will lob it up to Churchill, and he will throw it down and get the spin he wanted. Heath Churchill with a saving dunk there.
And I don't think we count that as a dunk attempt. We'll give him the layup for 2 points.
Churchill with 5 tonight. Kramer scoreless. Trying to find something. Inside, here comes Zerger down by 3. Outside to Kramer. Kramer looking for a rally. Will settle with Williams. Thinks about it and will travel.
And the Wildcats are taking care of business now, getting on a 2-possession run. They've gotten 2 layups that they needed to send. They needed this to swing their momentum and get them going.
13-10 here, 5:18 left to go in the second. Commits to Dixon. Dixon inside to Hecox. Gets Browley to bite on it. Misses his finish. Back up top to Hecox, and he will step pat himself a little bit as Hecox will score, and he is 6th tonight.
And that's a great cleanup by Hecox, finishing his rebound.
And anytime you miss like that, a rare miss from Hecox, in fact, is that's stolen away. Modomok boy at his steam. Here comes Rowley, puts up a left-handed finish, rebounded by Hecox, and he gets his friend's miss. Timeout, Ell-Saline full. Is looking for that same amount of momentum they got from the last timeout they took. Henry Hecox has had his head up, looking to clean that glass.
Yeah, and that's the type of run you want to see from a Wildcat perspective. Them getting off the glass and getting dominant on offense. Great energy from the bench. All the players doing their part. That's what they need to secure. This is a big game for both teams. No one wants to go home with a loss. as this is a big decider to see if the Cats remain perfect on their season. And if Ell-Saline loses this one, it'll give them their first loss at an away gym. Number one thing you got to have on the Cardinal side is discipline. Don't go for silly shots. You just got to run your offense, stick to it. Just did it.
As Kramer will cross half court looking for Rowley, and Rowley back up top, holding it high, stolen away by Hecox. Hecox will go inside, blocked by Rowley on the backboard. Blocked by Rowley, rebounded by Kramer. Kramer to Williams. Williams will put one up, miss it, and it stolen away here by Knitz. Knitz takes it through and will lay it up.
And a little finesse on the finish by Knitz, the backboard touch.
As they will call a foul on Churchill for standing there.
Charge number 10, Churchill, first team foul. Returning to the lineup for Ell-Saline.
So far, a well-officiated game, both sides of the ball.
Melvin Lutz will check in with Zerger. Lutz inside to Kramer, Kramer to Williams. Williams takes a step, spins out, fadeaway jump shot, and it's all cords. Trey Williams on the board. 2 tonight. 19 to 12, 3:45 left to go. Modomog inside to Dixon. Dixon high catch and shoot, and will miss that jumper. Skipping around, looking for Crone. Crone puts up a 3-ball, and it's good. Reese Crone. 10 points tonight. Leading scorer for both teams. Commits power dribble and will throw that out, looking for Churchill. Ell-Saline starting to gain more momentum. Ell-Saline and Moundridge is sub-state, so there's a great chance these two teams could see each other play again.
And Schmidt will replace Dixon in the lineup now.
Kramer now looking. Back around, sets a screen as Crone, driving left, and tipped away by Hecox. Hecox takes this down 2-on-1, lays it up, and Williams will block it, but it's rebounded by Schmidt, and he puts it up. Leighton Schmidt with a nice athletic play as he's on the board tonight with 2. Crone up top looking for something that settles for Kramer. Kramer to Lutz, Lutz to Williams. Right side wing, back inside, up top of the key to Zergler. Inside, and they will call a foul on Leighton.
The Cats are showing great composure, not getting frustrated at anything. Just keeping cool, playing basketball.
Inside for Crone. Crone up the top of the key, now to Lutz. Lutz looking for cutting Zerger. And they will find him. Zerger back around behind the back inside the Crone. Pump fakes, drives baseline, puts one up, and it's blocked by Schmidt. As Hecox is going to give this to Modomog. Modomog closely tries it, and it will retain it. Great defense by Zerger. Knitz is going to drive through, puts a floater up, and that one is just off. 2:01 left to go in the second, 21-15. Kramer drives left, crosses back around, picks up his dribble. He will find Crone at the top of the elbow. Crone over to Zerger. Zerger wide open, and another block by Churchill. Churchill, who has blocked Zerger 4 times tonight. As Zerger will go to the line for 2 for his first points of the night, potentially. as Zerger buries his first, as he has 1 foul and 2 points, goes 2 for 2 from the line. 21-17, high-scoring second quarter. Remember, it was just 9-10 heading into the second. 1:32 left to go in the second now. Modoma, quiet all night, no points. Thinks about it, settles for Knitz. Knitz back up top, setting the offense up. Adolph to Schmidt. Schmidt drives around, fire back to him. 1:09 left to go in the second. Ell-Saline feeding off the energy that their fan brought despite the hour plus drive. Hecox drives through, puts up a layup, and it's good. Henry Hecox having a nice solid game here with 10 points in the first half, 45 seconds before the break. Crone inside, looking for something, settles for Kramer, back around the curl. Lobs it up to him, back to Kramer. Kramer now to Zerger. Zerger, who just made those 2 free throws, rally now. Hit a big 3 in the first, puts up a floater, backside fading away, and will not score as Modomok has it. And they will call their final play before the half, looking for a corner 3 or 3 ball in general to Bear. And that one's tipped away by Kramer. Schmidt retains possession, 6 seconds left. Down to Modomok, he takes one down to Knitz. Knitz wide open here, finds Adolph. Adolph's 3 ball is just off. That'll do it for your first half of basketball, 23-17. Don't go anywhere, this game's just getting started. Ell-Saline looking to create some more disciplined shots this next half. Get more open, take better looks. A lot of the times they're forcing a lot of shots down low and inside as well. A lot of the times short corner fadeaway jumpers. We just saw it from Rowley that as well. There's no shot clock. Take your time, pace yourself.
Yeah, we've seen an impressive first half from both teams. Rowley getting off the glass with layups and pinning Hecox off the window on a breakaway. Showing athleticism all over the place. But lots of good moments have inspired both teams. But one thing I know about the Cardinals, they're going to come out in this second half swinging. They're going to dose, but we'll see in the second half.
And we welcome you back here on Moundridge Sports Network here for second half action of tonight's game. Ell-Saline versus Moundridge, 23-17, close in quarters. Looking for a nice win here for Moundridge to basically solidify the HOA title.
Yeah, and we've seen a high defense matchup tonight on both sides. Ell-Saline only at 17 and Moundridge at a whopping 23 points. It's been mainly defensive, and we're going to see how offense picked up in the second half.
Zerger to inbound, Kramer on the court, Williams, Crone, Rowley joining them as well. Knitz, Churchill, Dixon, Motomog, and Hecox to round out the Cats. Zerger now takes a wide open 3-ball, and that one is just off. Great rebound there through Dixon.
And no count.
Down here to Zerger. Zerger back around here to Rowley. Rowley taking it over here for Williams. As Kramer puts one up, and a nice physical rebound here from Dixon. As that will be Moundridge ball, and getting a foul on Zerger.
Great athleticism from both teams.
Motomog thinking about it. Back around here for Hecox. Hecox to Churchill. Churchill to Dixon. A lot of cuts and curls for the Cats tonight. It's worked out pretty well. 25-17. Rowley is switched on to Motomog as Churchill will cut around. Knitz tries to fire it inside of Hecox, but can't. Rowley now looking for Williams on the quarter. Shifts around that right wing. We'll find a cutting Zerger. Zerger to Rowley. Rowley thinking about it. Williams now back around. Fades out. Puts one up and nets it. Trey Williams. Nice fadeaway shot there.
You know, if the Cardinals pick up on offense here, they're only down 6 points. They could really get something going. They just got to keep that intensity out they had the whole game.
Hecox puts one down, and they will call a charge on him. Rowley will take the fall. Ell-Saline looking to get a little lick back here as they were erased from sub-state in the championship. As the Cats punched their ticket to state, which they ended up winning to go back-to-back. Zerger balances the baseline and will travel.
And the Wildcats are playing almost perfect defense, trying to keep Ell-Saline scoreless coming out of the half. They've only gotten one.
Motomog up top, scoreless here tonight. As Ell-Saline has pressured a lot, not letting him get any kind of space, fighting off. Churchill back around. Here comes Dixon up top at the key. Down at the block here, and swiping at that one is Rowley. Dixon puts one up and will go to the line for two.
Good post work by Dixon, working the glass and getting that foul. He's going to get to the line. Good possession by the Wildcats on offense.
Dixon misses his first, was 8 for 10 coming into tonight. As Dixon will go 1 for 2. It's 26-19. Moundridge is going to try to pressure the floor a little bit. Backs up as Zerger walks it up. Williams now drives baseline, floats back out to the corner. Kramer now up top at the key. Driving inside, scoreless tonight, left-handed fade, and that one is just off. Here comes Knitz with a whole head of steam. We'll find Modelmark. Modelmark steps through, wants to shoot, but can't. As on-ball defense all night tonight on Modelmark, not letting him get any sort of separation. Held scoreless tonight. Hecox powers his way through, puts a high arcing shot up, and will score. Hecox with 12 tonight. And it's timeout. Ell-Saline falling down by 9 as he'll go to 30 seconds.
So the Wildcats have been working good on offense, doing everything they've wanted. 28-19 down on a bit of a run out of the half. One thing you can't do is gotta watch your hands when the clock winds down. Foul trouble is a very thing that could happen. So far, a well-officiated game. We've seen good things from the refs. Just Cardinals need to bring the action. They gotta get going, run their offense if they want to get back. Going to see how the Cardinals can turn around the game for themselves. Only down 9 points. A closable lead. Wildcats working up a deficit.
Kramer to Williams. We'll find Crone. Crone with 10 tonight. Long three ball here from Rowley, and that was an air ball. Knitz crosses midcourt. We'll find Modelmark. Modelmark to Churchill. Back around. Dixon finds a way through and will score 30-19. Zach on the board of 3. As starting to slip away the game here is Ell-Saline. Back over, here comes Kramer. Kramer to Crone. Crone to Zerger. Zerger drives through, puts one up on a two-handed layup, and that is good. Zerger with 4 tonight. Churchill back around, fights one up, blocked by Zerger as down here to Kramer. Kramer is going to wrestle that one away, brings it back out. Looks for Rowley. Rowley to Zerger. Zerger tries a 3-ball, and that one is just off. 30-21, 2:55. Knitz drives through, puts a right-handed finish up, and it's good. 32-21. Kaiser Knitz also having a nice game here.
And the Wildcat
8 tonight. Williams right over to Kramer. Kramer to Zerger. Lob up to Rowley. That one is off as Churchill will bounce this to Hecox. Modelmark wanting to shoot that 3. Can't get it. And back around is Hecox. Puts up a reverse layup. Henry Hecox is having himself quite the night with 14 points tonight.
And the Cats have really picked up since the first quarter of the game. They've gotten everything they wanted, made a substantial lead against Ell-Saline. It has to be really hard for them to close once this fourth quarter starts.
Lob up to Crone. Crone back around, spins out of it. Dixon closely on him, down to Zerger. Takes a dribble, puts one up, and it's good. Garrison Zerger, 6 points tonight. Modelmark back around, slips down, and Williams comes up with it as lobbing it up to Kramer. Set their offense back up as Rowley closely on him. Zerger inside to Kramer at top of the key. Churchill closely on him. Remember, a long three here from Crone, and that one is off. But remember, as Kramer's a left-handed guy, so they're really going to try to force him right, which is kind of odd. And lobs that through. Kramer now gets the rebound and driving down and bounce pass into Crone. Crone finds Kramer. Kramer cuts through the lane and a block by Churchill, as that will remain Ell-Saline ball, but a huge block from Churchill.
What an enthusiastic possession from the Wildcats in a great defensive block. Churchill showing off his athleticism. We know the kid is bouncy. He'll get taken out after that.
As coming in is Tober, who has a foul. Zerger right over top with Adolph. Kramer now just got blocked by Churchill. Rally comes through, finds Silberg, and that's knocked out by Adolph. Silberg now finding something. Here comes Rally. Rally will get fouled by Modelmog.
13-point out left in the third. Let's see what the Cardinals can come out with.
Here comes Zerger backing down Adolph. Cuts inside for Williams, and he puts up the right-handed floater. Wanting his guys to press up is Ell-Saline. Stop and pop three ball from Knitz, and he almost banks it in off the glass. 34-25, 9-point lead, 8 minutes left to go. Setting up for an electric finish.
We got one more quarter of play. The Wildcats are just outplaying Ell-Saline at this point. Getting better looks on offense and shutting down everything on defense. Cardinals man defense is not going to work here. They got to go something else, try new things in this fourth quarter, because if you're down 9 points, your game plan's not working, so you got to switch something up. Going to see what the Cardinals are going to respond with coming out of this fourth quarter. Are the Cats going to advance to a perfect season so far and give Ell-Saline their first loss in an away gym? Or Ell-Saline get the upset? Don't go anywhere, stick around as we got one more quarter.
As welcome back. Fourth quarter action, 9-point lead for Moundridge, looking to extend a winning streak of 17 games. And Ell-Saline looking to crawl back and restart their winning streak of 13. Modelmog scoreless tonight. Ell-Saline's done an excellent job containing Modelmog. Penitz drives through, puts up a nice layup there, but that's off and rebounded by Williams. Kramer comes down for Zerger. Zerger brings it back out for Rowley. Rowley to Williams. Williams a deep three ball. It's good! Trey Williams on the board again on a deep triple. 9 points for Williams tonight.
What a way for the Cardinals to respond coming out of a low-scoring third quarter.
Hecox up top, sets his offense up. Modelmog cuts down. Dan is getting rowdy. Modelmog drives inside, lays one up and scores. It goes to the line for one for his first points of the night. Ell-Saline is making Bear earn these. As Modomog will score, 3-point play for him. Kramer now, down by 9, gives it to Rowley. Rowley will tip that out, and it will be Moundridge ball. So a bad offensive turnover there for Ell-Saline. Lobs it up to Hecox. Hecox back around to Knitz. And he's starting to trap in these corners as Ell-Saline break this by doing exactly what the Cats are doing. Quick passes here, stolen away by Zerger, and that will be Ell-Saline basketball. Up top, Crone power dribbles his way through, puts one up, and will go to the line for 2, down by 9. As Crone will go to the line again. As misses his first, 9-point deficit remains for the Cardinals. And Crone will score. 37-29, 6:19 in the fourth. Hecox drives it, puts up a wonky layup, and he scores. Henry Hecox woke up feeling dangerous here with 16 tonight. Lobbing it way up top here for Crone, and he gets the bounce he wanted. 5:53 left to go. 8-point deficit remains. Modomog takes a 3-ball contested with Kramer, and it's good! Beryl Modomog in Kramer's mouth. What a shot from Bear. And that floater is good.
And the Wildcats cannot give up easy possessions. I know they're up a little bit, but they just got to lock in and finish out the game as they would on anybody.
9-point deficit for the Cardinals still. Not out of it yet is Moundridge. Modomog up top, just came off a huge 3-ball. As Hecox now looking, is going to chew some clock here. Jabs right, spins around. We'll find Knitz. Knitz back around. Inside, Knitz thinks about it. Will get pushed by Kramer, and will go to the line for 2.
A good take by Knitz, getting downhill and off the glass. That's been a key thing for them on offense the whole night.
As Knitz 3 for 9 from the line, 33% from free throw. Looks to put these 2 in to give his squad an 11-point lead. As Knitz goes 1 for 2. 10-point lead, Ell-Saline looking to storm back here. 4:42 left to go in the fourth. As tipped away by Hecox and ripped away by Modomog.
Wildcats still playing great defense.
Modomog crosses over, puts up a left-handed finish, and it's good. Modomog to send them up by 12. Starting to finally get active here with 8 points in just this fourth quarter alone. Crone trying to fake his way out of this. Puts one down and will travel. Ell-Saline starting to feel this game slipping out of their fingertips.
You know, the Wildcats have just outplayed them so far. They've hustled better and just done more things right.
And Ell-Saline not taking as bad as shots as they did in the first half. The problem is they cannot stop the Cats defensively at all. Hecox Left wing. Modemog back over to Knitz. Knitz drives through over Kramer, and he puts that one through. Kaiser Knitz with 11.
And the Cardinals have really fell behind here in the fourth quarter. They're kind of not getting anything they want now.
Modemog now. Space in the fourth. Starting to go on a run. Taking this one away. Heacox wide open in the corner waiting, and he will not, as Churchill will get that tipped out. So you're going to see an interesting box play they run, and it creates opportunities like that for Heacox, and he puts that through. 2 away from 20.
And the Cats are just locking down everything tonight. They've shut down Ell-Saline any way they could.
Timeout, Ell-Saline starting to feel this game run away. We'll kick it out to Joe.
That's the Cardinals' 4th timeout with 3:16 left. Wildcats have just played a better game so far, and I think they'll run away with this one. 49-33. The deficit with Ell-Saline is just too big right now for them to make a really good comeback. So that's why the Wildcats are going to walk away with this one. They've just been more physical and built up their momentum throughout the second and third quarter. It's been an exciting matchup, though. We're glad everyone can watch tonight. We've seen great things from both teams. So if you cannot be in attendance this Friday, Teutons at the Moundridge Gym. Be there if you can. If not, tune in. Varsity will play at 7, and varsity girls will play at 6 p.m. Wildcats has done a great job of looking in transition and all around better basketball from the white team tonight. 49-33, 3:16 left. Here we go.
Coming out of that full timeout, and the Dredge squad is going to start getting rowdy. Rowley up top, jarred by Heacox, takes up a high arcing shot and will go to the line for 2. Fouls on Modemog. As Rowley will not score on this trip to the line. 2:52, fourth quarter. Ell-Saline is close to being out of it. Knitz will put it up and will score, and they will call a goaltend. Crone dances around, puts one up, and swirls the cylinder, and it's good. 51-35. Crone has 15 tonight. Heacox short up top baseline and driving through. Churchill thinks about it. Passes up to Knitz. Knitz to Modemog. Modemog to him. Dixon trying to find something to power his way through. Puts up his shoulder and will get the swirl he wanted. Dixon, solid game tonight with 5. And Williams will score. It's tipped away by Ell-Saline, putting one through. Time winding down. Zerger drives through and will be fouled by Hecox. Zerger to the line. 8 points tonight and scores that one. There goes 2 for 2 from the line with 10 points tonight. Dixon will get this stolen away by Rowley. 50 seconds remain. Zerger grinds through the paint. Back out up top to the wing. 2 defenders were on Zerger. Zerger drives through, patiently waits and stops and pops. Timeout Ell-Saline. Down by 12 with 37 seconds. Zerger with 12 tonight. Hecox with 18 tonight, tonight's leading scorer. As coming out of that, 33 seconds left. Time winding down. Moundridge will improve to a solid 17-0. Ell-Saline will fall to 14-2, giving that nothing crazy happens. Modelmar up top, dancing around, looking to end this here. Hecox up top, and that'll do it. 53-41, absolute thriller of the game. 12-point win here for Moundridge. Coming out, taking care of business against the number 3rd Ell-Saline Cardinals. As we'll be back February 14th, Valentine's Day, as long as homecoming versus Inman. As we will be back for that. Thank you for tuning in tonight, and as always, go Cats, and be sure to make sure you're safe as this winter storm is coming tonight.